A wicked man becomes jealous of his neighbor and decides to punish him using a strange ritual. He spends days thinking about how to make his neighbor suffer and finally comes up with what he believes is the perfect plan. Late in the evening, he secretly takes a bag of salt and begins pouring it around his neighbor's pathway. He believes that anyone who crosses the line of salt will become mad. Proud of his evil idea, he continues his ritual with confidence. While laying the trap, he becomes so focused on his mission that he fails to notice where he is walking. As he pours the salt, he accidentally completes a full circle around himself. Unaware of his mistake, he continues smiling and congratulating himself for being clever. After finishing, he proudly stands in the middle of the road, waiting for his neighbor to fall into the trap. Suddenly, he looks around and realizes that the salt forms a complete circle around him. Shocked, he begins to panic. No way. I trapped myself. Afraid that crossing the salt might trigger the same curse he intended for his neighbor, he refuses to step outside the circle. As the sun begins to set, hunger and fear take over. He sits inside the circle wondering how a plan that seems so brilliant could go so wrong. As darkness approaches, people passing by notice the man sitting helplessly inside the circle of salt. They gather around him, asking questions and laughing at his situation. The more he tries to explain himself, the funnier it becomes. By nightfall, the wicked man can no longer hide the truth. He confesses his evil plan and explains how he intended to use the salt against his neighbor. The villagers shake their heads and teach him a valuable lesson. Evil plans often return to the person who created them. The man finally understands that hatred and wickedness can become a prison of their own making.